Why is the betrayed so angry? That's a question that I had for so long, that a lot of people have, and it's a legitimate question. The answer is they've been hurt, and trust and safety has been compromised, and they have reason to feel the way that they feel.
Right. So here's the thing. For example, let's say you do a disclosure, which is like maybe a therapeutic disclosure where you're like laying it all out. Okay. Here's what's happened. Here's the betrayals. I feel so much lighter because I've told you all these things now. I've taken what's on my shoulders and I put it right on yours. Mm-hmm. Right? So as the indulgent or the addicted, you could feel so much better.
Yep.
Where the betrayed feels this heaviness and sadness. They have to grieve those things. So does that mean I can be like super mean and blame all the bad things in life on you for hurting me?
It means that that may happen. that may happen, but I think one of the things to consider is that anger is part of grief. Anger is a stage of grief, and when a person thinks that their life is one way, but in fact it is very much another, they are going to feel grief. Like, was this all a lie?
Yes.
And what's this about? And why is it like this? And the life that I thought I was living in is actually not what it is.
Yes. So my suggestion to you, if you are the betrayed, I'm speaking right to you. You can do your spill to the other. But if you are feeling that pressure of, when are you going to get over this? Why are you so mad? Then my guess is maybe it's coming out in some, I don't know. For me, it came out in name calling. It came up in bringing up past things like over and over and over. And that was my ammunition for feeling the way I was feeling. And when I started to find a place to put my feelings and let them, like, for me, I had to start owning my feelings and accepting my feelings, even the icky ones, and move through them. But when I danced around them and I just shot daggers and said, I'm feeling all these things and it's all your fault, and so I am justified, I didn't move through it. And it just felt ickier and ickier, and I felt very stuck. And so my suggestion is, if you don't have somebody, find somebody. You need to process on your own. You need someone else that you can share with to see, have eyes to see, and to start moving through that anger and to move to the next stages.
Very well said. I guess my two bits would be to the person who has betrayed, is realize that this is a season that they're going to go through, that they're going to be angry. Realize that that's an important thing for you guys together to move through. Accepting the fact that that's what it's going to be is really critical to adjusting your expectations, so that way you don't feel like you should be receiving one thing and you're actually receiving another. You don't have to be anybody's whipping post. And you can say, look, I get that you're upset and I get that you're angry, but this particular behavior here that's emotionally, insensitive, or, name calling, yelling, being, attacking and so forth, like those things aren't going to serve us and help. So you can be
You're allowed to have boundaries even when you've hurt. And I know that sounds frustrating and scary and all these things to the betrayed, but the truth is, we all deserve to have boundaries in our life.
Yes.
And to be treated better. And you both are working on that.
Yep. And I guess the last thing I would say is as you're rolling with the punches, as you're dealing with a partner who is angry, don't try to make excuses. Own what it was, own what you did, and don't justify it. Just accept responsibility. I own that, and there's no good reason for what I did. And I accept it, and I'm so sorry for the hurt that I've caused you. That might be something that you say over and over and over again, because when excuses are made, it's like, yeah, but remember that season in life? That's just more fuel on the fire. And that's not productive. You want to be able to earnestly accept responsibility and
It's so,
yeah.
it's so, yes.
I don't have an opinion on that.
Well,
Okay,
well,
that's good to know.
okay. She didn't have an opinion, apparently. She's listening to us.
Yep.
That was weird. I would say all of those things are fantastic, and to be patient with each other,
Yeah.
and that it's a process, and to get out of this discomfort and like, I hate this so much, and I hate that my partner is so happy, or I hate that my partner is so mad. The way through it is to communicate and
Yep.
to share and to figure out what you're feeling, and not the narratives. Sharing narratives is sometimes not the easiest
The
thing
most
to do,
productive thing either.
but sharing feelings always has been.
Always.